the top of this hour, we're getting some breaking news. This is regarding the Goa fire tragedy. Now, we're learning that the land on which Birch by Romeo Lane was constructed was salt pan land, agricultural land, then settlement done by government of Goa and converted into settlement zone. Now, India today has exclusively accessed the 712 extract of the land. The owner who had given land to the Luthra brothers to erect the club named Surinder Khosla, his name is nowhere mentioned in the government document. Now, the question is, can this be a case of land grabbing from original owners of land Balkrishna Deokar and Krishna Deokar? So that's the latest update that is coming in as far as the Goa fire tragedy is concerned. Now, questions are being raised on the land on which the club was erected, as the land on which Birch by Romeo Lane was constructed was a salt pan land, an agricultural land, which was then settlement was done by the government of Goa. And what is important to note that the original owner's name is missing, which is Surinder Khosla. His name is missing in the government document, and the question is now that is this a case of land grab? My colleague Divyesh Singh is now joining us with more details on this. Divyesh, as per the latest info that we're learning on the land on which this nightclub was erected, the question that now arises is that is this a case of land grab? Because clearly the name Surinder Khosla, the owner of the land, his name is missing in the government documents.
Well, what we have learned exclusively, this is the India Today exclusive, that the salt pan land, agricultural land, it belongs to Balkrishna Deokar and Krishna Deokar. Now, Balkrishna Deokar and Krishna Deokar have been fighting their civil case with Surinder Khosla, who claims to be the owner of the land. They have said that they never proceeded with any sale deal, and the sale deal did not happen, despite that Surinder Khosla has grabbed the land, he's occupied the land, and that was used to erect this nightclub Birch by Romeo Lane. So this could be a case of land grabbing, which could also be pursued as a criminal case by the police, by the Goa government. But it clearly, the document accessed by India Today clearly shows that the land belongs to Balkrishna Deokar and Krishna Deokar. And there's no mention of Surinder Khosla anywhere in the government issued document, that is a 712 extract. But there is no clear, it is very clear that there is no mention of Surinder Khosla in the document. So, it does indicate that Deokars are the original owners, and this was a salt pan land where illegally this club has been erected after getting a settlement done with the Goa government. How this settlement happened, how could salt pan land be allowed to construct a club? That again, that question again comes up, that how could construction being done on salt pan land? It has water on all the sides. How could some construction happen there? That is also under question over here. Meanwhile, the document clearly states that the land belongs to Deokar, Balkrishna Deokar and Krishna Deokar, who have been fighting this case with Surinder Khosla in the civil court.
All right, Divyesh, thank you for getting us those details and for that context. So as the investigation in the Goa fire tragedy continues now, a fresh angle of possible land grab has also emerged, as the original owner of the land on which the nightclub was erected, the Birch by Romeo Lane, have made these allegations against the Luthra brothers. It remains to be seen if this is indeed a case of land grab. So 5 days after the horrific Goa club fire, the chase for the Luthra brothers came to an end. It ended thousands of kilometers away in Thailand. Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, accused in the tragedy that killed 25 people, were detained in Phuket. And images showed the brothers inside a Thai immigration detention center, handcuffed, questioned, and awaiting awaiting the next steps. However, bringing back Luthras will take some time. As per sources, delay will be due to their revoked passports. An emergency travel certificate will be issued in their names, which is issued by the embassy, which is situated in Bangkok. So the brothers have been taken to Bangkok for their travel certificates. Back home, the court has come down heavily on the Luthra brothers, rejecting their bail plea. The judges said that the allegations are grave and serious. Authorities have also said that the brothers concealed facts and that there is no credible proof of any immediate threat to their lives.
there has been a National Green Tribunal order to demolish the other part of the club, which is still functional. You can see behind me, it is still functional, and there is an order for demolition of that part as well. But till date, that part hasn't been demolished. It is still functioning as usual, attracting a lot of customers, attracting a lot of tourists at the famous Anjuna beach in North Goa. There are several such clubs, nightclubs, operating in Goa, which are in violation of the rules and regulations placed by the Goa government. At many such clubs, safety precautions are not being taken. The joint enforcement team of the Goa government, formed after the incident at Birch by Romeo Lane nightclub, is now conducting checks at various such clubs. One such famous club named Goya in Vagator, Anjuna, was sealed yesterday, pending the details that have been sought from the Goya club owners. If they furnish those details, the club could function, but till then, they are not allowed to function. With camera person Siddesh and Ritesh Desai, this is Divyesh Singh in Goa for India Today.
With the help of the Minister of the External Affairs और the Minister of the Home, हमने उनको थाईलैंड में डिटेन किया है. Within a short span of a time, the गोवा पुलिस की टीम और द CBI गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के सहकार्य से उसको थाईलैंड से गोवा लेके आएंगे. मैंने जो कहा था कि इनको विदिन द शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ अ टाइम हम इनको अरेस्ट करके गोवा लेके आएंगे. मैं जिन जिन एजेंसियों का मदद हुई है उन सब का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ. जितना जल्दी हो सके तो गोवा पुलिस और द CBI और बाकी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की एजेंसीज इनको लेके बहुत ही जल्दी गोवा में आएंगे. उनके ऊपर स्ट्रिक्ट कार्रवाई करते वक्त उनको हम बिहाइंड द बार डालेंगे.
And my colleague Divyesh Singh continues to stay with us. Divyesh, give us the latest update as far as the extradition of the Luthra brothers is concerned. We're learning that they have been brought to Bangkok from Phuket. What next?
Well, they will have to be brought to Bangkok because the High Commission of India Indian Embassy is located in Bangkok. And remember, the passport of the Luthra brothers has been suspended. So in that scenario, emergency travel certificate has to be issued by the Indian Embassy in Thailand, and that will be issued, that will be like a temporary passport for them, which will allow them to fly from when they are being brought from Thailand to India. This document will allow them to travel, and that is why they've been taken to Bangkok. And from Bangkok, there could be a flight very soon when the Indian agencies decide that they need to be brought back. It could be the CBI, it could be officers from Goa Police who could go along with the CBI officials, or the embassy officials who could bring back the Luthra brothers and then hand it over to the Goa Police, where Goa Police will take their custody or formally arrest the Luthra brothers and then produce them in court seeking their custody for further interrogation.
All right, Divyesh, thank you for those details. In fact, we'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the story that we're closely tracking. With that, we're now shifting focus. We're getting some breaking news.